Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna just jump right on in and start where we left off in part one of my sketchbook tour. So as you can see on the page, I think 53, I had December art plans, which is ongoing, so I actually checked off a lot of those this year. And the next page was some crystals that I wrote down to do a crystal zine, which I announced a while ago. I think in 2017 or 2018. I'm not too sure, I don't remember because it's been that long. But I finally did the crystal zine, and I'm working on it. It's actually not a zine, it'll be an Instagram series, which I will be uploading I think starting today, so September 3rd. As of recording this video, some of them will already be up on my Instagram, so don't forget to follow me and check that out. Here is a concept that I did for an oil painting, so it's kind of like a melting heart. I still haven't done that. I would like to though. I think the melting part of it would look really sick as an oil painting. And the next page is just some acrylic gouache studies. I got some fluorescent Liquitex acrylic gouache paint, so that's just what those studies there are. Next page is the same paint, but it's just in the fluorescent pink. The next page is like a brain plant. I think I still want to make something out of this because I actually made something out of another concept, but it was a heart, which you will see in a little bit. But yeah, I was like still going through a lot because I'm still kind of healing from my experience at the first school that I went to, which was very traumatic. So yeah, that's the brain plant showing growth, I guess. And this one is actually cold growth, and this is a piece that I actually made. I took a lithography class, and I actually made a few pieces of this concept, and I launched my Etsy store. I launched it on September 1st, so I actually have an original of this lithograph print if anyone is interested. If you want to support me, if you want to support my work, I have a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff on there, like original art, embroidery, and art prints. The next page is my objectives for 2019. So again, I did a lot of these this year because we all have time this year. So that's what I did. This is just stuff that I wanted to do in terms of my art business. And yeah, a lot of them I did this year. So the next page, I have some more goals, but they are, personal and financial type things. So I'm just gonna blur those out. And then the next page is a class that I took, which I didn't like. I struggle with narrative. It was not a fun class for me. I had a breakdown. Here I took notes on the artist Yves Klein for that class. And the next page, I have my 120 set of polychromos colored pencils, and I absolutely love them. I do not regret getting the 120 set at all because I use them. So I did all the swatches on 3 pages. Next 2 pages are more class notes and assignment ideas. So image and object was one of my favorite classes. I actually sculpted a wearable and functional purse. I'll link, or not link, I'll put an image of that. And you saw me doing air quotes because The purse is made out of quote unquote human skin, which is, I made it out of plaster. So that's what that was there. But yeah, I'll put a picture on screen of what that looks like. And yeah, I just wrote down the stuff that I wanted to do. I did a diabetic series for that class as well, Image and Object, which is on my website, the full series. So I will put that in the description box if you would like to take a look at that. And then yeah, image and narrative, I just wrote assignments and ideas. Then next page, I have this sketch of a melting brains, but they look like ice cream. I think that's cute. I thought it was nice. So I definitely want to do something with that idea. And then I took more notes on some artists for my narrative class, did the same thing there, and I did like a super quick thumbnail, quote unquote thumbnail, for assignment 1 on that page. This page, I was actually asked to make a leather jacket. They provided me with a leather jacket, but they asked me to make a design onto it. So the event company, Paradigm Events here in my city, they reached out to me on Instagram, and I made this leather jacket for the Canadian Cancer Society. So they were having a fundraiser event, and all proceeds of the jackets, so the jackets went up for auction, would go to the Canadian Cancer Society. So this is the design I originally had, and I'm going to pop up some pictures here on screen of what the jacket actually looked like, because it's similar, but it's also quite different. Here I just took some notes for a show that I was going to be in at that time. So April 21st, 2019, Bazaar of the Bazaar show. And then I wrote down some stuff for my website. I'm always updating my website, so I was just writing that down. Anime North 2020. I'm so sad that it didn't happen, but hopefully next year I can be reunited with my weebs. But yeah, I'm working on a Kirby Mecha Robobot cosplay. Who knows when I'm ever gonna get that done, because yeah, it's a lot of work. I'm making all the armor from scratch, which I have never done. Next page, which is kind of like a abstract flower type thing. I enjoy it, actually. It was relaxing to do. This one here is actually inspired by my crystal tattoo, which is here, as you can see. So I did that, and I wrote down what I need for the brain project. So I'll link in the description box what the brain project is. I really like their mission and what they stand for, so I definitely want to participate in that. And this is my logo that you see on the next page. So around here is when I rebranded. And yeah, I had some other ideas too, but I feel like this really says who I am, because I love human anatomy and I draw a lot of heart and brain type things. So and the paintbrush in there is fitting. And then I wrote my ideas for the brain project on the next page. And here is a 2-page spread. One of my favorite pages, or drawings in the sketchbook. I did Nekopara. So if any of my degenerate weebs out there, you know what this is. I know you do. Comment down below if you do. I watched the entire anime. And I got the visual novel on the Switch as well. So I drew Nekopara and Vanilla, and I will be doing a Nekopara cosplay. I do cosplay, so I will also link my cosplay Instagram in the description box as well. And here is a design that I didn't do. I will actually put on screen right now. what I did instead for that. But basically the mini, the brain that you saw was, I got it from the brain project. So they had like these mini brains that you could buy, and then, or not buy, it was by donation. So I did that because I wanted, you know, a mini brain to work on. So I did that, they sent it to me, and I painted on both sides of the mini brain. And here, I'm getting into doll customizing too. I really love watching doll customizing videos. I love the amount of work that the artist put into them. So I have a Monster High Draculaura doll that I want to customize. So I did the face up here and the outfit, and I printed out these templates. So the next page is original watercolor ideas that I want to do. I haven't done them yet, but they're something that I want to do, and hopefully I will have them up on my Etsy store soon. Here I took a Skillshare class. I've been using Skillshare for a while now, and don't worry, not sponsored. I don't have enough subscribers for that yet, so, but just letting y'all know, not sponsored or, you know, anything like that. But yeah, I've been using Skillshare for a while, so I took this drawing as self-discovery class. And here I'm just blurring this out because it was like a pie chart of resilience, and there's some stuff on here which I didn't put, so I'm just gonna blur that out. And then I just took notes for the other drawing prompts of that class. So here is the pie chart of resilience, and I will be posting this on my Instagram. I do want to make like a version on Procreate, but yeah, y'all can pause and read if you want to know the stuff I've been through. Not great, but you know, that's why I'm me. So yeah, anyways, this is my brain currently. So yeah, you know, I launched my Etsy store, so I will link that in the description box. So please go check it out. Let me know what you think. I like making YouTube videos and, you know, making art now more frequently than before. And then the next page is like a quick like gratitude page. So these are the things that I'm grateful for, you know, iced coffee, making art, self-care, my cats, family and friends, journaling, my Dexcom. If you can see that on the bottom left, any of my type 1 diabetics, let me know in the comments, because I've mentioned, I think I've mentioned before, I'm type 1 diabetic, so I'm very grateful for that because it makes my life a million times easier to have a Dexcom. And then, you know, YouTube and my iPad Pro. And then the next page, I took some notes on how to make my small space nicer. And I also drew some teeth as well. I have a little tooth tattoo, so... and then here is the second last page. So I did a sunflower oil pastel drawing, and I really like it. It's really cute. And then here I have like a new sketchbook attitude, because my attitude towards sketchbooks has always been kind of like in fear. So I just wrote down some stuff that I need to keep in mind with using a sketchbook, because it is something that I would like to do more often. But yeah, that is the end of my sketchbook tour. So thank you guys so much for watching part 1, and now this is part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment down below and let me know what you think. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much. And and I'll see you next week. Take care.